9 aspirants contesting the New Patriotic Party's parliamentary primaries in the Ejisu constituency are racing against time ahead of the elections on Saturday. The aspirants are wrapping up campaign activities as they hold crucial and final meetings with delegates in all 28 electoral areas in the constituency to seek their mandate. Citi News' Ashanti regional correspondent Hafiz Tijani has been tracking the aspirants and brings this report.
After the New Patriotic Party vetted and placed all 9 aspirants in respective positions on the ballot, there have been intensive campaign activities. A total of 1,081 delegates are expected to vote in Saturday primary, and aspirants are making frantic efforts to engage, if not all, but the majority of them. Former president of the Ghana Football Association, Kwesi Nyantakyi, says the feedback from the delegates has been positive as he talks about his vision for the constituency when giving the nod.
My motto for this election is Ejisu Primary, meaning I am here to continue the good works initiated by our former MP. That's the first point. The second point is that I also intend to introduce many initiatives that will add value to the lives of the people. One, I want to use my knowledge and experience in football to turn around the economy of Ejisu.
He admits that past issues he was embroiled in during his days at the Ghana Football Association cannot be overlooked, but said he remains focused going into the contest.
I remain focused on what I'm pursuing. My activities in the past, or my past life, is known to everybody. I can't do anything about it. Nobody can do anything about it. So we are all living with it. You must look beyond that and see the good things about the person. Nobody is perfect.
Helena Mensah, the presiding member for the Ejisu Municipal Assembly, has been preaching women and youth empowerment to the delegates and is convinced her messages are hitting the right chords. She believes she is the right person, noting her contribution to the constituency's development.
I have vision for Ejisu people, especially to empower the women. So I have that vision to empower the women so that we can depend on ourselves how to work to take care of our kids and our children or our siblings. The chances is very clear. You can see that the winning is coming, but I'm still working on it. So I'm still on it. So by this time, Saturday, you hear Helena Mensah is the winner.
A former assembly member for the Onyi electoral area, Klinsman Kakari Mensah, the youngest of the 9 aspirants, insists he has served the constituency and should be given the chance.
This community is the community where the MP was staying, and the next town is where the MP is from, or his hometown, the late Dr. John Ampuntua Kuma. I've been with him, worked with him, and I have studied a lot from him. So when he was the member of parliament, I was also the member of assembly member in this electoral area.
Aaron Prince Dua, a former assembly member for the Esenimpon electoral area, is asking delegates to choose wisely and says most of the aspirants are new faces taking advantage of the situation at hand.
I've been electoral area coordinator for 4 years. I'm part of the regional communication team. I've been with the party. All the activities of the party, you will see me. So when I saw those who are popping up, and I said, how and why? All these names, we haven't seen them doing any party activities in Ejisu here. But now they are in. So why should we sit down, fold arms, and allow them as if we don't have anybody from this constituency?
Dr. Evans Dua, a lecturer at Akentin Apiaminka University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development, who calls the late Ejisu MP his friend and brother, says he's winning with a huge margin.
I'm having two missions that I'm talking to them about. The mission I have is Ejisu Dachi in Tuaso. When my friend and my brother was actually coming, he had Ejisu Dachi Mrenie, which he wanted to tell the people that the things that we are hoping for, what we are doing today is bringing us that hope, and for that reason, we should have it now. And I'm saying that all the hope he gave them and every aspirations and desires that he made it look possible for them, we would come and we'll continue with that particular one. So it means that all the good plans, the blueprints, the strategic plans, the developmental plans, infrastructure, everything will continue with that one.
The second vice chairman for the constituency, Kobna Boatin, speaks about his touch with the delegates and maintains he should be chosen.
Looking at the work I have done, how I have lived with the people, how I have, contributed my quota to the party and Ejisu generally, together with the fact that the balloting I had won, I think there's some divinity, orchestrating or inclining, in my favor.
The wife of Bunu Regional Chairman of NPP, Abrunye DC, Portia Echampong Abrunye, says she is determined to lead.
I'm determined and capable. I want to take care of my people. So I think I am well and able to do the needful.
Abina Pokuya Amwa, popularly called Ejisu Bruni, is not giving up after contesting the party's primary for the 5th time.
What keeps me running is the fact that I know that the people, they still love me, even when I lose. When I even lose, I come back and they still come to me.
Mamia Abwaji, a downstream consultant in the petroleum industry, contested the by-election at Ayawaso West Wagon, and she's eyeing the Ejisu seat this time around.
Okay, what I'm bringing on board is unity, because unity has always been my hallmark. This is not the first time I've contested an election. And when it wasn't successful, that was in Ayawaso, I didn't neglect the delegates.
Banners and posters of these 9 aspirants are everywhere in communities within the Ejisu constituency as the aspirants make a final push in meeting delegates to sell their messages to them. Whichever be the case, one of these aspirants will lead in the Saturday's primary. Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Ejisu, Ashanti Region.